Bombs!
Luck can... The results of a single game. But it's bound to run out sooner or later. The sunshine will eventually illuminate every hidden corner.
Ad Astra Abyssask. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something!
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asfand, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar. You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Rexar we go!
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you two.
It's nice to meet you, Asfand. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites' network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh? Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rugadavada. In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevada and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
All right. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru, but the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you." Along your journey, we were in every
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way. It seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her? This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about... Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
This new shipment of items does also repeat my word for it.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult. Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait! Stand down, Dia!
My lady, who are these two?
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec! Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey! Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. I still won't accept reality. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to. Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man. Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure! After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia, haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very...
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
How about our charcoal-baked Agelena cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know. Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first arrived, and almost nobody was interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali. So, what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Huh? Really?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do you know my name? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but actually, I know everything about you. Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt. Wow, you really do know everything. Dunyarzad, is there anything you want? Want? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything. Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen. But can you make my illness go away? Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now. Then, can you be my friend?
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kind.
What's the Sub-Zero's festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages. It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. But because of the academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival. The academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any funding. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Aww.
It is. It's sure the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day, but I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in her arms. Did you give her something?
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much Mora prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts. I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
But of course! Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Adventure time!
There are a lot of people over there. Are they looking for something?
I heard that the organizers set up loads of message boards for the audience to leave comments. I wonder if people will talk about me and Twirly Whirly. If only I could use this experience in one of my papers.
Paimon thinks that's a great idea. You always need a ton of information to write a paper, and you can't always get...
That's a nice idea, Paimon. But I'm from the Ratawa His Darshan. The kind of information I'm gathering now would only be of any use to someone in the...
Yeah!
Mora is a... If I could just think...
Layla, please get...
Little one, the pairings for the remaining 32 are out.
Huh? We'll be facing...
Oh.
What are you so...
Oh, please. After all, a life with no obstacles tends to narrow. Excellent.
Benny's...
Today's the round of 32 for the new Impala Cup! We're up against Soka this time.
Traveler, my apologies, but my...
Don't get too... Bobblehead, use your ultimate water blast! Let's finish it!
How can this be? They're too strong! Unleash the wrath of the storm, Stormstress! I can't believe it. It seems...
Oh no! Oh, Paimon's freaking out! Okay, we should just go apologize to Miko. Come on, Bungohead. Put on your best guilty face!
Oh?
Yes!
It's better this way. As for how to flesh out the villain, dominating, ruthless but brilliant, and ultimately victorious, the inspiration will have to come from you. So don't go getting yourselves knocked out of the competition by some...
That's a conversation for another time! Oh, Miku...
Traveler, Paimon, and Monsieur.
Layla, take it easy!
I'm alright. So I've tried making a few different snacks for Twirly Whirly based on... So then I made a new...
How'd you get the results?
How's it going?
Yep, but the problem is...
Oh, that's no...
Oh, sounds like you two help out Miss Yai quite often.
Right! Yeah. Please don't turn us into scary evil bad guys.
Don't worry, little Layla. They're just a...
Thanks so much. This is the address where I arranged...
Hey, it's our plan.
As for the potential liabilities we did... Why, this is the most exciting subplot of the novel. The secret investigation. Besides, I suggest that you act just before...
Should we really take Miko's suggestion? Yeah, you're right. Don't worry, Bonglehead. You're not under suspicion or anything. We just want to make sure everyone stays...
Benny's and...
It's time! Let's head towards the fungi power-up place. It should be totally deserted. After we're done investigating, we can go buy all those ingredients from the almighty merchant Leela mentioned. Then we'll come back and compete in the next round. This all looks like regular floral jelly. It's right out in the open for everyone to see, and they've even put the recipe on the table. Well, it's not like we can just take them away and go investigate them. That'd be stealing, right? We'd probably be disqualified and might even end up Oh! Done! We should ask it...
You hold yourself.
Hania!
Save your breath.
She won't listen to us at all. How did things end up like this? Paimon Alright, fine. Come on, Bongo Head. almighty merchant.
Oh, the looks on your faces tell me you're searching for the almighty merchant, yes? Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, how did you know? Wait, Dory? So you're the almighty merchant Layla mentioned?
Why so surprised? Every vendor and customer in the Grand Bazaar knows that Lord Sangama Bay possesses the widest and most magical range of goods. Almighty, supreme, omnipotent, these and many more are my exclusive epithets. Any other merchant thinking of using one can forget it, unless they're prepared to pay millions of mora in licensing fees.
Guess Paimon should have known.
Yeah, whatever, but back to business. I'm surprised that Layla sent you here on her behalf. I suppose she must be busy enjoying the Beast Tamer tournament,
Sounds like you two get along pretty well. You know a lot about what's going on.
It has nothing to do with getting along. Layla previously bought a few things from me. They weren't the most valuable goods, but it was still a lot of mora for a student. So naturally, I now keep tabs on her activity. But, something just didn't feel right. As it happens, I do have some goods I'm trying to get off my hands. They're a little hot for my liking, but so far no takers. They're also taking up space. So I think I'll just give them to you. I'm told this is a but they were...
Now that maybe they were used during the experiment phase. Yeah.
I don't know what you two are... I'm just... Show me Layla's lip.
That's a relief. Paimon thought all our efforts were gonna go down the drain.
Flour mixed with matsutake powder.
Paimon still feels kinda uneasy about all this, but we don't have much time. If Kautilya really is plotting something, we'll expose him in front of everyone during the ultimate trial.
I can see you now.
Give them a taste of your super water blast!
That all you got? Couldn't melt a snowflake with that.
Impossible! My team has been defeated?
Whew! That was a
traveler, Paimon. I saw.
Hey, Layla!
It was a close. Also,
Speaking of Miss...
when I returned to the arena, they were already quite a.
Could be. Miko has been putting... She also said...
The quarterfinal.
Yeah! We've all done really well Right! We... It's time for the quarterfinals! It's showtime, Buck!
Ugh.
Hey, you pup!
The way you do.
Greatest beast tamer of all?
You keep telling.
Let's finish this with water balloon meteor strike!
Storm their front line and take them down! This can't be happening!
Well...
traveler, Paimon.
That's amazing, Layla! You reached your goal!
I heard you wanna...
It's just that...
I see what you mean. Yeah, somehow beast tamers like him make me... Yeah, also, he's so cruel to his shroom buddies.
Right!
But it's only because... Oh, looks like the next fight is you against me. Let's just try to enjoy it.
All right.
Whatever deal this is, you seem very happy about it. Did I miss anything big while I was gone?
Miko! You're back! Finally! You snuck off without saying anything last time, so we didn't get to tell you about the evidence.
Yes, well, I'm sure...
Yeah.
Look on the bright... But that means...
I'm feeling... You don't...
Well then! Use your happy, clappy water balloon, Smogglehead!
Hang in there, Twirly. You can still do this. Twirly, quick! Do the thing! The wind vortex! Oh shoot, but thank you all.
You did really just letting the fungi do their thing and enjoying the match with no pressure to win? It was a good... If only every match... Huh? It's over already? Then why...
Your match is over too? You took your...
You sound way too relaxed for someone who just fought...
Yes, ours was as far from a close call as you could get. All it took was a few... to be beaten.
Huh?
What? You think this...
That said, if you continue down this path...
That's not your concern.
Running away so soon?
Miss Yai lost the match, but why is Hania the...
The situation gets more interesting with each development. I simply pointed out that she's still deceiving herself, and her defenses began breaking down. She's more fragile than I'd imagined.
You mean Hania isn't as heartless as...
Right answer. Now's our chance.
But Hania's...
Well, right. The answer lies with the three of you. I'm sure you all know where she's gone to.
The place where I...
Good point. It was when, like, let's catch up with Hania and
should stay here, little Layla. I understand that you want to help Hania, but...
That's true. And if I said something that struck a...
Well, what are you waiting for, little one? Oh, my, you've been busier than I thought. In return, I give you a blessing from me. Good luck. I'll share my thoughts the next time.
Should be around here somewhere. Pyra 1 follows her everywhere. We should be able to track her down through its elemental traces. Search the area with elemental sight.
How did you find me here?
We follow Pyra. Wait a second.
The irony. The next time we meet will be in the finals. The Fox ladies, you wouldn't understand. These are my ancestors, Rack. There was nothing
So, that's... yeah!
It's not as simple, but everyone... On top of that, the orbs...
Wait!
As you'll be well aware by now, all Caltilia... Meanwhile, I don't trust either. All I can do... I initially had a sliver of hope that you might help me in my endeavors. Guess that was pretty naive of me. But it doesn't matter what you think about all this, or what you think of me. I'm going... This notebook is... It's time to say goodbye to...
That didn't go as planned. Well, there's only one option. Didn't Hania mention something about other researchers in the past trying to stop the damage caused by fungi too? There should be more... These look like... Wait, some of these look familiar though. Oh, alright, let's... A capturing device and a withering potion? So that's how it went down. The fungi only attacked Hania's ancestors because of what that... Also, he's basically giving someone else's invention a new name and passing them off as his own! He's a big fat liar! Why is Caltilia so eager to get people to use the wisdom orb anyway? We gotta warn El. As for Hania, she has no idea that the fungi only attacked her ancestors because they were under the potion's Oh, don't worry, Bongo Head. Paimon knows you're not gonna turn evil because of some floral jelly. You stayed a very good fungus even after we turned off the wisdom orb. Whoa! You can understand what Paimon's saying? Oh, wow! You're getting smarter! Huh? Since when? Oh, Paimon didn't even notice. Does that mean Bongo Head is hanging out with us by choice right now? See? Hania was... Oh... Hania did make one good point, though. The wisdom orb has its limits. Paimon was really hoping Bongo Head could join us for the rest of our journey. Isn't there a way? Yeah. We still have some time before the final. Should we report Caltilia to the academia? True. Whatever else... Ready? Today's the... We have to defeat Hania, make her see the light, and expose Caltilia!
Come on, traveler, let's go! The world is full of lost valleys just waiting to be rediscovered.
Ladies and gentlemen, after some fierce competition in the round so far, we arrive at long last at the final of the Nilutpala Cup. It's time to find out who is the very best beast tamer of all, Hania or the Traveler. If the winner of the final round makes it through the ultimate trial, they will acquire my entire fortune. It will then be their responsibility to continue hosting this tournament into the future and to promote the philosophy of peaceful coexistence throughout all of Tivat.
Huh. Caltilia isn't here today. Nico? Layla? You're here!
Much as I expected, holding off on reporting Kautilya to the Academia seemed...
Yeah, we can't afford to let our guards down now. We gotta fight Hania first, the strongest beast tamer out there. And we still have no idea what we're in for without Hingen's ultimate... Oh.
The answer should be quite obvious by... Take all of our fungi...
I believe in you guys. I know you'll be able to get her to come around.
Ah, yeah! Bongo Head, Twirly Whirly, and Blitzara! The tightest power trio, and with your powers combined...
The day has finally arrived. I warned you not, but it seems like you haven't changed one bit. In which case, this match will be a short one.
Yeah! When we said Bongo Head and Buddies into We have no choice. Let's do to wax the fine water bubble!
It's time. Torch 'em all! Pyro 1. We're about to reach their limit. Pyro 1, why did you hold back?
Pyro 1, you guy all the time, and we always used to think of them as monsters too. But after meeting Bongo, at the very least, treat fungi.
Enough!
Alright, you super monster face and defeat Hania once and for all!
Pyro 1, release the explosion! Pyro 1, show them what you're truly made of. I failed. You two, you were the only—
Hania, as we agreed, but let's—
Pyro 1?
Yep, we want to pass we looked through your wisdom orb, however, by—
Fine, if that's—
Cheer up, Hania. That's right.
I just had to say, what a magnificent duel. A battle between competing philosophies as well as a—
Alhingen?
Why, I'm here. Come now.
What's going on here? Why are the Fatuia— Alhingen, the arena's been taken over by bad guys. We'll deal with them. Get yourself to safety. Wait a second. Where is the exit?
The traveler is correct. Nothing gets past you.
Wait, this is all wrong. Isn't this the ultimate trial? Cautilia's supposed to be the villain. He was just using this tournament for his own agenda and he tricked you into sponsoring him.
Not far. So I bought his loyalty and organized this tournament to expand the reach of his technology. Though I must say, I never expected a prize catch.
So, now Paimon's mad. So much for warning you about
Oh!
Twirly whirly, Blitzara, Pyro 1, what's going on?
Cautilia added a handy little back door in the wisdom orbs. As soon as I send the command, all fungi under their control.
So, this whole tournament, it was just an elaborate ploy to get other...
Very impressive. You hit all the key notes there. I hold the tournament. My accomplishments will eclipse those of my other comrades. And then, my dear... But now, getting rid of you would be doing a major service for... I'll just say it was a tragic accident. Once this door... After that, I'll invest...
But what are we gonna do? You don't have any weapons on you and our...
Take your time! I accept...
Come on, go ahead. Use your something, anything, water balloon. Wake everyone up! Come on, go ahead. Are you okay?
This isn't right. His cat...
Oh dear. The technology in the wisdom orb does make fungi more obedient to their beast tamers, but the trust that...
Me?
Please, not to mention that shoddily designed...
Curse!
Miko, Layla, and Hanina...
Oh, hang in. So this was all you're doing! Whatever threat the...
Come on, Missy.
Easy now. Blitzara, you haven't completed your mission yet. You're not thinking of giving up now, are you?
Huh? Look!
Is this the moment, Miss Twirly Whirly? I believe in you. Take this.
The backdoor command is...
Still doubting what... You're afraid. Afraid to accept that the fungus you treated as a pawn now trusts you. But don't keep your...
Pyro 1, are you really waiting for me? I'm sorry. Go. Do what you have to do.
Well, one way or another. And look, shame on you, Alhingen!
Hold the line!
Frozen.
History is within our grasp! Go ahead, use Water Bomb of Final Justice!
Flash breed. You need a version. Roast and fry. Well done! Feels close! Get frostbite! Frost! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Don't get in the way! Let's move! Freshness preserved! You can't run! Well, I see through you! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! You can't run! Well, this well done! Flash break!
You have to win this! Paimon believes in you, Uncle Ray!
No! It must counterattack! Cooked food. Disgusting. That seemed to work. You need to hurry up. This was well done. Use this first. You need to hurry up. Unfortunate fault.
Beaten by a few measly...
Miko, why didn't you... You're from the Core of 30!
By order of the General Mahamatra has been watching Kautilya closely for some time. He's busy dealing with other affairs to... The General Mahamatra wrote a letter for the two of you. Please, take a look.
So CYNO is...
All right, we'll take the suspects away now.
You might think this is over, but mark my words. You haven't seen the last of me. Oh, Master Dottore!
Oh, quit while you're behind, loser! Have fun in prison, you fatui lowlife! Wait, CYNO mentioned that he used our evidence, so... Is that where Miko was going after the last 16? To hand it in and make a report?
Oh, please, spare me that look. I didn't sign up for any of this. I'm supposed to be having a nice vacation, but all sorts of vexing issues keep... After the round of 16, I simply took a walk around Sumeru City with my editors. I did have a very brief conversation with the General Mahamatra, but only because he happened to be passing by at the time. The evidence you gathered was the key to solving this case.
The more you try playing it down, the more confusing it all sounds.
Anyway, now that the organizer and the sponsor have both been arrested, what should we do about the fungi in this tournament?
The rules still stand. These little ones won the tournament and passed the ultimate trial, which means they'll be taking Elhingen and Kautilya's place. From now on, Everything about this tournament will be up to these two to decide. And after all the experience they've gained,
Lady Kitsune told me everything. The fungi that attacked my ancestors were out of control because they'd gone berserk. Everything I thought I knew about the fungi was based on a misunderstanding. I took it all much too far.
Huh? We didn't get to say anything!
If by that you mean, thank you, Meek.
You don't have to say anymore. But now I've seen the truth with my own. I hold my hands up.
Punishment? Wait, actually, have... Alright, Paimon's got it. Let's go tell him. Ahem. Ooh, Paimon and the Traveler are super happy that we were lucky enough to win this tournament and even expose a criminal conspiracy while we were at it. There was now.
Yes! That's a good call.
However, but you won't be and of course, so once the...
Oh.
Think of it more as a reward.
Don't think of it that way, Miss Henia. Spending time with shroom buddies is actually really fun. Right, Twirly Whirly? I'm gonna miss you, Twirly Whirly. Take good care of my best shroom buddy. Oh.
Traveler, Paimon, Layla, and Lady Kitsune. What can I say? You're a fascinating bunch.
Come on, Henia. We announced the official decision with everyone watching. You better look alive.
Yeah, don't. As a peace tamer.
Anyway.
It's okay. I can handle it.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Traveler.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as...
Let's go see Layla first, then Miko, and finally, go give our fungi...
Traveler, Paimon, Bunglehead, over here.
Hey, Layla! Have you and Twirly Whirly been having fun?
Definitely. With Twirly Whirly helping me carry my luggage, we could go camping really far away. And I got to see the stars from a different perspective. Oh, I even managed to make some progress with my paper. Although, I've tried making almost everything on my food list now. Every time I eat, it would be great if the improved wisdom orb allowed us to communicate directly with the fungi.
Paimon's never seen you in such good spirits, Layla. You spoke a lot more than usual just now, and you're still full of life.
Oh? You're earlier than I expected.
Miko, you're not leaving, are you? It feels like you never got to proper...
Oh, my needs for amusement have been more than met. Thanks to your help, our little inspiration hunt went perfectly. Yes, I think I might ask so...
True. Why didn't you expose Elhingen right away, though? Why wait for...
Going for the big reveal right at the beginning would have been an anticlimax of the most literal kind. I wanted to see how you'd react in a situation like... I thought that the story from a certain... Oh, that's enough chatting for now. I'll leave Blitzara in your hand. I hope you really give this a good shot, you and Hania. The future of this highly entertaining tournament depends on the decision...
right on time. I've collected all the other Say hello to everyone, Kindlejoy. That's Pyro One's new name. If I just let go of my preconceived notions about fungi and allowed myself to truly feel that moment, maybe I could have felt like that all this time.
I'm so glad.
Yeah! Even though Paimon has gotten used to the name Pyro 1 at this...
I will commit to giving...
I guess it's the one twirly whirly.
But Zara, Mika will be back to High five, Bongo Head! It was really fun having you around. Paimon hopes that you have a good time at Hania's.
I hope that the day when humans and fungi... I believe in you all. You'll make it happen. I look forward to the good...
take off. Let's play! Out of the fry pan, into the fire!
Adventure time! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Your penance is due! You stand condemned! Guilty!